Hi, my name is Miss Fisher. If you're a ninth or a 10th grader, I will be your replacement math teacher this school year. So I just want to show my live class students and my cyber students for when you come back to school and after fall, or if you're coming back to school. This is the general basis of what our school year will look like and what the classroom will look like. It might change slightly, but this is what I've been preparing over the summer. So we will have, it's called a hanging organizer in our classroom. We'll have multiple. We'll have one for the different periods I have. Due to our current situation with the COVID and not being able to share any materials, I bought materials for every student in the classroom so that everyone can have their own thing and no one's going to touch any of your stuff. So we don't have to worry about any type of contamination or germs. So, with that said, as you can see, you'll have your own little like cubby hole, and your names will be on each of it. So you can go and grab your stuff right away in the beginning of the period. As you should know, there are three levels, and you will be placed in either group yellow, group green, or group blue, and that is where you will find your materials according to what group you're in. If you are in group green, you'll have a green notebook. Again, I already purchased all these, so you don't even have to worry about it. You only see a couple up here, but I have boxes and boxes. So you will have a green notebook. And if you're in group blue, you'll have the blue notebook. If you're in group yellow, you will have the yellow notebook. Along with that, you see up there also these these things. So what these things are, so we won't really be able to come up to the whiteboard and share dry erase markers or anything because again, we don't want to get each other's germs in case there are germs. So these are going to be like your own dry erase boards. I'll put like a white folder or something on the inside, and we will all work the problems on these, and then you'll hold them up so I can see where we're making errors and where we need to focus. So this is where we'll work out our math problems instead of coming up to the board. And everyone has their own. You can see it's right over there. Um, you might not necessarily have everyone, if you're in a yellow group, have yellow, green group, green, because when I bought these, I couldn't specify that in the packet. So they're like rainbow colored. Um, so we have that. Uh, I also got you guys all dry erase markers, and the tips have the erasers. So we have the erasers for that. So the scientific calculator, you can see calculators in there. I have a whole box of calculators down here. So I bought scientific calculators for everyone as well. Um, so you'll see on my homepage, I suggest that you buy your own. In class, you'll have your own that I bought. Again, so you'll always have a calculator for all exams, everything. You won't have to worry about it if you forgot your own at home. I still highly suggest that you buy your own scientific calculator simply because when you move on past high school, you will at at this point you need a scientific calculator. A basic calculator really doesn't do what you need, the functions we need. And now that we are moving on to algebra skills, you need that scientific calculator. It really, really does make your life a lot simpler. Um, and nowadays in the everyday world, we use calculators for everything. You don't have to do long division by hand anymore. Now I know a basic calculator can do long division, but a lot of the algebra skills, if you have a scientific calculator, the calculator can work out a lot of the stuff for you, and you don't have to go through all the processes. So having just a basic calculator um, really, really doesn't help you as much, and it makes you have to do so much more work. Also, the other big thing, if you see on my home screen, if you intend on going to college, colleges assume that you learned how to utilize one of these calculators in high school. So the problem becomes if you don't have one of these calculators, uh, I can't teach you how to use it. So it really is important that you have one of these. This is mine. you will use it during the school year, but you can't keep that. Then the school year, I'm taking it back, and then I'll sanitize them all for the next school year. Um, it's there's 1,000 different versions of scientific calculators. So when I'm saying it's really important to buy your own version of it, when you move on to college, if you become very familiar with your own version, I can teach you how to use your own version. Then you don't have to use Miss Fisher's version all year long. No, Miss Fisher's version. And you buy your own version for college and you have no idea how to use your own version. Because again, each of them work a little bit different. And I prefer to help you during the school year learn your calculator. Then you go off to college and you have no idea how to use your calculator, and the college professors are saying, I'm sorry, you should know how to do this already. Okay. So try to buy your own. If you can't, I understand. Again, you won't not have a calculator. I have one for everyone, but that's just my little own advice for you guys. Um, so how the school year will work is, let me get over here for you. Okay. So the basic layout of the classroom, I think I already told you guys this if you got for the ninth graders, if you got um, the little ninth grade orientation video, how how the school year will basically work. The class layout is, you can see I have 3 different levels. So the entire period, I can't, or I won't be just teaching to your group. I will divide the period in half. So the first half I might be teaching to the yellow group. The second half I might be teaching to the blue group. We'll have to see how it works. And then you will do some independent practice. You also might be working on iReady. So we have Trans Math and iReady. So when you come in, you'll first get all of your materials out of your bin. We will do a warm up together, and then we'll break into our subgroups. And you'll know exactly what to do because I also will have another thing on the board that will show you blue group independent work first, green group come to Miss Fisher, and then it might say yellow group will also have an assistant in the room. It might say go to her first, and I'll show you where you're going second. And we'll have a timer that will let us know when we alternate. So that is the basic layout idea of the classroom. Things might alter a little. In the previous video, again, I don't know, 10th graders probably didn't have access to it. I think it was only for 9th graders. This is my first year teaching replacement math. Previous years, I taught algebra, geometry. I teach a lot of science. I do intro to physics. I'm teaching intro to physics again this year. I do intro to chemistry, biology I've taught. So there's a lot of the sciences I teach on a regular basis. I've taught other maths as well, but this is the first year I'm doing replacement math. So this is the idea of how I want our math class to work. Obviously, if we see it's not working out, we need to make some changes, we'll make some changes. I just want you to have an idea of how our classroom will be laid out and what we'll be doing every day. So I hope you enjoy this video. I just wanted to really introduce myself. Again, my name is Miss Fisher. I can't wait to meet all of you guys and get back into the classroom. Uh, so I hope you're enjoying your summer, and I will see you in a few weeks. All right, have a great day. Oh, so also the idea, just so you know, we'll probably cover 1 or 2 lessons every week. That's what I'm thinking the pace will be like, which is 1 or 2 skills a week you'll be taught. And probably after every 4 lessons, we'll probably have some type of assessment. You can choose, I made assessments. I'm going to do another video to show you, to teach you how to navigate my Canvas page. I made all assessments available, either if you want to do it through technology, so through Canvas, you can either do the assessments, or if you want a paper version. So everything I made available, you can either do the computer version or you can do a paper version, whichever one you're most comfortable with. And you'll just have to stay tuned and look at my next video that shows you how to navigate my Canvas page. Okay? All right. Have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye now.